I think that that's a huge loss for the EuroLeague basketball that Wembanyama left the tournament exposure-wise, because if you remember what kind of attention, what kind of hype Luka Doncic had in his last year before jumping to the NBA, I thought that Wembanyama was about to improve the next year. I thought that he will have a bigger role, bigger minutes, bigger numbers, and once again we will have this huge attention from the other side of the ocean. But now Wembanyama left, he opted out of his contract, and I tried to dig in what happened, because it's unusual for a number one draft prospect and number one pick leaving not just a regular organization, leaving Tony Parker and his project, because we all knew what good job Tony Parker is doing here in France. So I've heard, or at least my sources are suggesting that the main reasons why Wembanyama left ASVEL was, first of all, Coach TG Parker, the way he was managing Wembanyama, the way he was treating him, and some people think that he was too harsh with him. Some people think that maybe it was connected to his injury history that year, because he had some injuries, and that was the reason why he was sometimes in and out, and he couldn't stay consistent for longer stretches. And for a young player, that's a bad thing, because you don't have enough time to practice your skills, for example, or to play. And maybe he was just too young, for that kind of workload. And that's why he chose the team, surprisingly, Metropolitans, which is not even playing in any European competition except from domestic league. And talking about Metropolitans, it was a surprising move, because everybody was talking about Paris basketball, Eurocup club with some ambitions, with some nice project, nice vision. And it was kind of, everybody thought that he was going to end up here. But he chose Metropolitans, which had some significant financial issues, which had Coach Vincent Collet, who was ready to resign from the club, and Metropolitans, actually beyond the upcoming season, it's not clear if they will have the arena to play in the domestic league or any other league of basketball, because their contract with the current arena is getting over, as far as I know. So that team was close to just disappear from the basketball map here. And Wembanyama, the biggest prospect in Europe we had since Luka Doncic, and together combining its best prospects of the decade, for example, probably. Now he's heading here, and the reason is simple. From what I hear, my sources said that Wembanyama is so good that he could just shut down for the next season. He would still be the number one draft pick.
So maybe that's the thing. He doesn't need to play too many games and maybe get injured.
Exactly.
Playing just in regular minutes in the French league.
Once per week in French league, with no expectations, with no travels around Europe, with commercial flights. He will have more time to work with his skills, to get ready for the draft, to take care of his body, which is exceptional. So
maybe that's smart, because what are you going to do with ASVEL? Are you going to win the EuroLeague? No.
He doesn't care about winning. I mean, he's too young to, care about winning yet. He's not, we have this great example of Luka Doncic. He was amazing talent. He played in all these different tournaments, playing probably around 30 minutes because everybody around was injured. He still led them to the titles in every major competition. That's cool, but that's kind of, historical thing. That's once in 100 years. Wembanyama's case, at first, it looked as a surprise that he left. But now, as you said, everything makes a lot of sense, actually.